and we are live, guys. We are live. Just me and wee Lenny. Oh, here comes Jen.
Hello.
Here comes Jenny, baby. So, as you can see, guys, it's not going to be much a quiz night. So, know what we can do? We can sit and have a laugh. We can talk about, everything and anything paranormal related,
I'll end up
random facts.
I'll end up moaning, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, apart from that.
That was off a random. That was off a random. So I'll tell you what. We'll start with everybody's New Year's resolutions. Now, come on, who hasn't started making their New Year's resolutions already?
Have you made them already?
I haven't.
Oh, have you not? Well, do you know what? Funny enough, guys. Hey, Bobby. How do you do?
Hi.
Right, so while I'm feeling this out, guys, see, what I've been thinking about is a lot about the shows, right? So I've took a wee bit of time away from my crime show now, right?
Aye.
Just because of this time of year, the way things are. So what I was thinking for the shows, because mostly I do think about the shows and think about what going forward. And probably during Christmas and New Year, when we're all having our time off, I will probably be going to the very bottom of let's find new subjects. Now, some of the subjects, let's face it, because this is what we were talking about backstage, about obviously podcasts. Now, everybody knows how many podcasts are out there. There is
a lot.
A lot of podcasts. And it's a case of, I want to find new content as well. Hey Holly, how you doing, love? As well to do and bring on some new guests. Now, I used to be quite shy of asking people. Now I'm quite ballsy and say, "Oh, are you coming on the show?" Like I've messaged quite a few people about the night, and this is Jenny. Isn't this a true fact, right? See, when you're looking for nobody, everybody wants to come on your podcast. See, when you're looking for everybody, nobody's there.
You don't have enough time. I'm surprised I'm even going into next year for people for next year, because I know my next show is on the 20th. And that's it.
Ooh.
That's it.
Well,
So, next year.
Hey, Holly. Well, this year, I said to the guys, "Oh, hi, Rita. Long time no see."
Hi.
I said to the guys this year, right? I said, "Do you know what? I'll make," because this is the second last week before I finish up. And I said, usually I would take Pooh. Hey, Noreen. Hi, Noreen. Baby, how are you? And I said, "Do you know what? This year I'll take 3 weeks." So that obviously, because this was the first year without Gran, so I'm taking that extra week off just to get my head back in the game. So what I was thinking was obviously we're going to have the ladies at the end of the month. Where at the end of the month we always have a ladies one night special, a month, a ladies special, for obviously people who haven't. Good to see you too, sweet cheeks. Obviously for people that haven't heard about it, what we're doing is, as ladies, we are getting together and we're showing a united front in paranormal. It shows that us ladies can work together absolutely fine.
Yes.
So there will be, I have got quite a few people interested in doing that. So I'm really looking forward to it, ladies. What about yourself?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that because there's so many subjects that us as women, we can't delve into sometimes with certain subjects with some men. Not saying they wouldn't, but it could be a bit embarrassing because when you're a woman, you understand it more than what the men do. It goes a bit deep, doesn't it? So I think it'd be interesting to get into certain subjects.
Right.
As one, all women, and to see views on that, and to see what you can make of it. You might be able to solve problems. Something might seem so big and massive to whoever's having certain problems, or even if it's paranormal, an easy end to it, just sort it out like that. Everybody or somebody is going to be able to help.
Yeah, and it was brilliant. Yeah.
And it's not just that either. See, the fact is, right, I'm a tomboy, right? If you have not worked that out already, I'm a tomboy, right? I'm a guy's lassie, right? But the problem is, and I don't know if people find this as well, when you get older, see, it's easier when you're younger, it makes sense. See, as you get older, it's harder to make friends. Yeah. So it's that kind of me as well. I've got 1,000 boyfriends. I shouldn't say that because that makes me sound I'll be the talk of the steamy. That if I'm not upsetting one person, I'll be upsetting them all with the 1,000 boyfriends. Cheeky monkey. But
I'm just going to share this out, my love. I'm going to share it out.
It's more you've got. As Bobby says, there is a desire for friends as we age. Hi, Nicola.
Hi, Nicola. I was about to say that. I think the older we get, and I was talking to a friend of mine last night. We were talking about a few things as well. The older we get, as Bobby says, we get picky. I think we get wiser.
Yes.
Yep.
A little wiser.
Yes.
So we think we do, but then you're tested and tested and tested until you get it right. And sometimes when you think you have it right, and in the end you bloody well didn't have it right because people have agendas. So
always, Laura. Always get eyes for you, sweetie. Nori says, love the ladies supporting each other. Hey, Laura. Hey, May.
Hey, Miss May.
Hey, Miss May.
Well, that's it.
You're so right.
Right? You think when you have it figured out, and then you're going back to the drawing board. And I'm accumulating more bloody dogs than people.
Well, do you want to know the funny thing is, ladies, right? The funny thing is, I find myself wanting more cats than wanting, and I pick the most strangest names. Absolutely the most strangest names for cats.
I mean, to name my cat because I ended up calling her Duchess because we called her a million different names, but we ended up calling her Duchess because she's a diva. An absolute diva.
How many cats have you got, Jen?
I've got 5 dogs and 3 cats, 2 children, 1 ex-husband, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I think fantastic.
Laura says, "Oh my heart." Rita says, "Hi Wayne." Oh, hi Wayne. You mean that Wayne didn't hear and he's not said hello Wayne? Dory says, "I'm accumulating foxes and bloody squirrels."
That's the way to have it. Wayne,
hi all. Sorry for my absence. It's fine. It's all right, darling. I'll hold my quiz off waiting for you. Don't you worry, dear. You'll be here. But do you know what? The thing about it is, ladies, right? I have looked at this year and I've realised how much I actually miss investigating. I really, really do miss investigating. So I've made it my mission that next year I'm going to do more investigating, like 50-50. Obviously, I'll do my investigating whilst doing my podcast and split it into 50-50. But I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't go back to a team. Like I would definitely. Oh, hey, you big handsome devil, you.
What's going on?
We're actually looking for a stripogram tonight because it's 3 ladies, and since you're the first guy in, Tom.
Well, I don't know. I carry an extra being with me right now, so I don't think I'd do that. No. And no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. I know. It was a close one. No, I'm actually harboring a symbiote of sorts, I guess you could say. I accumulated a tick at some point.
It wasn't mine. It's not my baby. I didn't make you pregnant.
No. I accumulated a tick somewhere, somehow, recently, and it was on the back of my leg. I found it last night, and I was up late trying to get this little fucker off.
Yeah.
And I was using tweezers like these ones that have like the flat end, and it just wouldn't grab them. And I knew I had another pair, and I couldn't find them. They were in my car, so I found them. So I tried again today, but of course, from trying to pull him out last night, he dug himself in further.
Did you put alcohol on him first?
What?
Did you put alcohol on him first?
No. I was reading up, and it said actually doing those things is not necessarily a good idea. Like a lot of the things that people say that suffocate the thing and make it back out. Actually, it says ticks do not have the ability to back themselves out.
Okay, it just numbs them a wee bit or something like that. Put a little vodka on him, and it just kind of numbs them a little bit. Oh, someone said Vaseline, which is not a good thing because it's going to keep slipping. And you got to get in, because I work with animals, so you got to get into the hooks. And
and right now,
I like the way Jenny did that.
It's in so far now that I can't even see it.
If you drunk the vodka?
Well, I'm trying it with beer.
But wait till you listen this, right? So, Lynn before the show and me were talking, and we were talking about strange place names, right? And because you're here, Tom, right, this will be right up your street, right?
Okay.
But I would... I want to go and live in a place called Cum.
Yeah.
Where?
There's a place called Cum. I thought you said Tom. I'm like, really?
Do you?
I should live.
And these are places in Scotland and the UK.
This one is in Wales, in Flintshire, where I live.
Ooh.
And it's called.
We have places here in Pennsylvania. There's an Intercourse, PA. There's Bird in Hand.
Lovely.
Oh God, there's so many of them here just in Pennsylvania alone that are really perverted. Like, I mean, in one day, I went from Intercourse, PA to Bird in Hand, PA, and then Buttsville, New Jersey. All in one day.
We have got a town called Twat.
No, there is one though.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, jeez, Miss Chantal. There's a place in Ireland.
There's also a town called Fuck somewhere too.
Right. And there's a place in Ireland called. There's a lot of places in Ireland, and one particular one is called Muff.
Where you at? Well, I'm deep in the muff right now.
I'm going down to Muff.
That's what you do.
I'm just going to go to the comments. Wayne, where are you? Oh, Wayne says I'm currently up to my armpits since.
Jeremy, don't worry about diseases.
Hey, Jeremy.
I did see the tick. Like, I was taking pictures of it with my phone and zooming in. It's a dog tick. It's not a deer tick. So I don't.
Okay.
I
all
can
right.
definitely tell.
What's the difference between a dog tick and a deer tick?
Well, size for one. Deer ticks are smaller, but also deer ticks are more prone to carry Lyme disease.
I'll come and take it for you.
But I was digging, like, I have a hole in my leg right now, a little tiny hole that from me digging my skin out with these tweezers. And I even used cuticle clippers to get in there and try to rip it out.
But
I might have to go to urgent care tomorrow after work.
Will you?
I hope no.
Jen,
Oh dear.
Jen, did you actually sleep with that on your leg in bed? Would you have it in the bed?
I did last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
At least it gave you company. At least you could talk to your tick.
You know, he might be a cryptic. You don't know.
No. Take him down. Take him down. Take him down.
Listen. Oh, Tom disappeared. Oh,
I did it as a joke. Take him out. His jokes are no good. Take him out.
I but here, look at the bright side. This tick could go with the cryptids.
You know what? Maybe it'll give me superpowers.
Oh, look at
There
the
was a
cat.
hero. There was a superhero called the Tick. It was out in the 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a cartoon, but still.
Aye.
Actually, no. They had a live action version of the TV show. That guy that was on Seinfeld that played Putty was Tick.
Ah,
God.
right,
am a tick.
guys.
What,
I'm going to go through the comments. Nori says, Foxy's sitting in the front waiting to be fed. Squirrels knocking the window. Bobby's American, so it's nice to meet you. Hey, Chantel. Jeremy says, I'd be worried about any diseases that things might carry.
Yeah, no.
Jenny's on the fleek as usual, always. Wayne says, I have a village near me called Finger in a Hole. I don't. Chantel, what? I Finger in a Hole. Rhea says, now Wayne, behave. It's true. Google it. Wayne says. Chantel says, is it safer for me to be on YouTube, because of my usual inappropriateness and all? Mark Zuck is watching me, I'm sure. Anyway, Rhea says, I know, just picking on you, Wayne. Nori says, makes a change from talking to his cock. He always talks to his cock.
He's never far.
He's on the second thing still around.
You've got a tick with a dick.
Oh, there's the chicken. I was supposed to get that chicken today. I was looking up names in Ireland. I probably cannot say. I can say them, but I don't think I could. Blue Ball, Nobber.
Blue Ball, PA.
Fanny's Turn. There's a place beside me called Termonfeckin. Lower Balloons. I'm sure probably can get in trouble for saying this.
Oh my God, there's a town called Cunt somewhere too.
Yeah,
there is. Ireland. Yeah, there's a place in Ireland called, and there's another one called Bastardtown.
Cunts and all.
Yeah, I know. But there you go. You have
Laura's like that, and here I thought I was joining a certificated discussion. I better get my teeth in.
Here?
Oh, it's Nick the Dick. Woohoo! It's all right. I insult my viewers all the time. Don't worry about it. It's just Nick. Nick's a prick. He calls me Low the Hole.
Oh, well, there you go then. Rightly so then.
To be fair, he starts it first. His mum needs to wash his mouth out with soap.
Yeah.
So what's been happening in the world of paranormal this week, folks?
A lot.
So,
talking about
but no, definitely I'm looking forward to going back out, but definitely I would love to do exploring again. I couldn't do what Tom does, but see when you do like your videos and that. See, I'm already the podcast.
Oh
God. It's okay. I still love you with a tick.
Yeah. I just grew as a person.
Well, that's that. You've got an extra leg.
Well, I got 6 of them now. I mean, I think they have 6 legs, ticks.
And Noreen's like that. Look at Lo trying to be serious now. I couldn't be serious if I tried, Noreen. Seriously. But I mean, I thought you only had like, oh, Laura, you're my number one princess.
Oh,
Tom, seems you've got all them legs now. Do you find yourself scurrying to the side?
Sometimes, you know, you never know.
he's a
At least you can balance with the third leg.
Yeah, well, you know that well, when it was just if it was just a third leg, people would call me tripod. You know,
Oh,
it was,
Jake the Peg. We used to remember that song, Jake the Peg with the extra leg. Jake the Peg with the extra leg. That's what it
Think
was.
it's like
so.
Mini Me and Austin Powers.
Oh my god! Who was it that I seen? Who was it? Oh, it was Tim. Tim's changed his profile pic to Austin Powers, and all I can think is, and this is a character of Austin Powers before MD gets bent arse out of shape. But the character Fat Bastard, well, that just before I get complaints, but damn, I miss the laughs. Listen, Rita, you're always welcome to come here. We'd never turn guests away. So
Back, baby. Sorry, got Fat Bastard on that mind now. I guess. It's just a weird baby. Get in my belly.
Tom, have you got any pets?
No, not for a
Apart
long
from your
time
tick.
now.
Heck.
Well, yeah, I have a tick now. Yeah.
hey,
Before that, the last
Nando.
animal I had
Nando.
was like 29, 30 years ago. I had a beagle. She was my world. She really was, but I had to get rid of her.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, things happen.
Talking about animals, right? Here's the thing. Animals are quite sensitive to feeling people's emotions, that I find. Like, I've got the youngest in my two cats, and my youngest, honestly, I've got one cat that thinks she's a duck, and then I've got another cat that thinks that she's human. And that's what, like, the youngest is quite
You said
sensitive.
human. I thought you said German for a second. I went, wait, what? Wait a minute. Does this cat have like a little black stripe right here and a little hair swoop?
See if it did. I want a third one, by the way. I was watching a film last night, right? And I love weird names, right? So I've got Ikora, Eris, and the third one I would call Alita.
Okay.
Because it was from... Well, I haven't got it yet. I'm trying to convince.
There is no trying. You just say you're getting another cat, and that is it. That's why I've got 5 dogs, 3 cats, 2 children, and 1 husband.
Wow, she just said a variation of a Yoda quote. Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, you do not. You just come home because I have 5 dogs and 3 cats, and when I was with my husband, every time he'd come home and there's a new dog, and I'm like, look what was left at my door in a box. I tell you, people know I do rescue, and they just come and leave the dogs at my doorstep. So
I just woke up and there's another one.
5 dogs when I was husband.
Do you know what? I read a funny story recently of somebody who went out partying one night, and they must have came across this husky and took the husky home, and woke up the next day and there's the husky lying beside her, and it turned out the husky had escaped, and she thought it was a stray and took it in for the night, and then woke up in the morning with the husky lying there like that.
There was another story where a man was coming home from the pub. 2 small dogs followed him. His daughter went into the room the next morning and seen her dad, like she was in her 20s, something like that, seen her dad lying in the bed, and these 2 small dogs lying in the bed with him as well. He doesn't know who they belong to, but he took them home from the pub.
No.
He ended up sleeping, and I would do that, yeah.
I think it's funny.
Tortoises. I've got 2 Herman tortoises.
Oh,
He's called Herman and she's called Lily. And I named them
the monsters.
Yeah.
The monsters. I freaking love the monsters. I think they is funny as hell. It's all granddad that cracks me up.
Did you see the remake that Rob Zombie made of the Munsters?
No,
No.
is it good?
Horrific. Bad.
Is
Bad.
it?
Bad.
Really bad.
Changed the
Really
whole
bad.
story.
Every
No.
second remake is not the same. It's just, I know I went to, what movie? Oh gosh, I've seen a movie that was a remake. Oh, bloody hell, I'll completely forget it. And it was only recently.
There's tons of them.
Oh, it'll drive me insane to think about it. But it'll come to me. God knows
Movies,
Well,
why.
guess
TV
what? I seen the
shows.
trailer for last night, and I'm absolutely excited because I actually do like the films. It's 20 years later. I've seen the trailer for 2025.
Right.
But obviously everyone's seen 28 Days with the guy from Peaky Blinders.
Actually, he's Cillian Murphy. He's actually Irish. He's fantastic. Is it Cillian Murphy?
It's Cillian Murphy, but I don't know how to say his first name. And then you've got Robert Carlyle on the second one.
Yeah,
He's a brilliant actor. He's an absolute brilliant actor. I love him.
He does interviews and he sits there and the expression on his face is if I don't care. And then someone kept saying to him, so, you come from Britain. He goes, no, I'm from Ireland. And he goes, yeah, Britain. The interviewer said, yeah, Britain. And he goes, no, I'm Irish.
Yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel. Get it right. Get it. No, if they want to claim someone, claim Conor McGregor. We'll take Conor McGregor. But no, we're keeping Cillian Murphy. Thank you very much.
He's brilliant. Nori says, I needed a good laugh, had a shitty 2 weeks, laid up with pneumonia. Oh, my love. Hope you're all right.
Oh,
Get
you
well
had the
soon.
pea pneumonia.
Pea pneumonia. Hey, Lauren.
Pneumonia. It's like one of those funny things about the English language, those silent letters. Like pneumonia, pterodactyl. Like, what the hell were we thinking?
See, the thing is, right, which is always a good laugh, is most of these words I can't say when it's the whole trying to pronounce it. Yeah. And it's funny because I make a pure joke at it. It's like
words like purple burglar alarm.
Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Go ahead, say it. Purple burglar alarm.
I tried to get my tongue in it.
Yeah, it's your R's.
Oh, God.
It's not. See, the problem is there's specifically a problem when I can't say words. Like, I can't say that word either. Blame the Greek. Exactly. Blame the Greek, Florence. So there's certain words that I can't say, like cryptids.
Yeah.
I say cryptids.
Oh, cryptics. Is that right? Cryptics.
Nope, it's a D at the end.
Cryptids. Cryptid. Yep.
Yes.
All right, because I always said cryptics.
Yep. Well, no, that's what I have.
Well, you've got cryptids.
Cryptids.
You're cryptids.
Cryptic. I mean, something can be cryptic. It can. That's a word.
Yeah.
I might as well take my tongue out and twist it into so many knots to see if I could actually say the word properly.
Some words are very difficult to say and pronounce, aren't they?
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, here we go.
Worcestershire.
Fuck you, Jenny.
I can't even say it. Worcestershire sauce.
I always called it Worcestershire sauce, but that's not right either.
When you read it says Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. When you see the word Worcester, say Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcestershire
Oh,
sauce.
Nori's like, I'm getting full fix tonight, cryptids. Oh, definitely, because I know that's your favourite word, Noreen, darling. Always fit it in for you. Always fit it in your head somehow.
I started bringing it up, and you're welcome. I did it just for you.
Thank you very much. So, what's happening in Tom's world?
Not much. I didn't make a video this past weekend because I was busy.
I missed you. Yesterday, I missed you on Tuesday night. I was gutted.
Oh yeah, I did do my live feed, and some of the people had me bitching too, like because I had a troll in there again. That's 2 weeks in a row. Somebody just kept saying the same vulgar thing over and over and over and over and over. And then Kate couldn't. She's my moderator, Kate, and she couldn't find the comments because YouTube changed the way comments view when you're on the live feed for some reason.
That's true. You can't find them until 12 to 24 hours
well,
later.
There's a thing up top that says top comments or all comments or live comments. If you switch it to the live comments, you'll see them. And then she was able to ban the person. But I was going off on them like, you know what? You're just a loser. You have nothing else better to do with your life than to mess with a guy who only has like 2,500 subscribers, got 11 people on the live feed, and you got to mess with me. Why don't you just grow up and get a life? And Jill was saying, man, it's really weird to see Tom rage. I like it. I said, oh, that's not rage. That's not rage. I said, you want to see rage? Get in the car with me when I'm driving.
Well, wait a minute, Tom. I've got a wee bit of confession. See, that was me trying to declare my undying love for you. You're sitting telling everybody, and
well, I can go back to the live feed and see what it was that they said, but I don't feel.
I bet it's going to be something that I totally do say, and you'll be like, "Was that actually Lois?"
Nah, I didn't think that for a second.
No. Oh, hi, Iron Fire Hose.
Hi.
What I'll do for you, Iron Fire Hose. Sorry, I do apologise, my love. I've not put my teeth in. What I'll do is I'll put the links for Paul and for Things Network because I did forget genuinely to do it. I fibro brain. My brain is
excuse me.
Not good. Hose. I know. I meant horse. It's because I've not got my teeth in. Leave me alone. Well, I have my teeth in. I just can't. I'm just. It's because Tom's here. It gets me all flustered.
Boats and hoes.
Who's full of boats and hose?
Well, he said hose, so I said boats and hose. Boats and hose.
Oh, just don't call me Iron Fire here.
Well,
I'll try not to. So, what's on everybody's wish list for the big fat man up the stairs for Santa this year? What's on the wish list? I'm not getting anything because I've been a wind-up merchant all year, so I'm getting cold.
You're
getting stuff, but I don't know what I'm getting. But I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I'm just happy to spend time with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? This time of year, I tend to wait till the cold dies out because I have got my equipment through there, but I'm fine. A dream of blue dream cannabis. I'm coming to you.
Hey, that might be a fun time.
Health and peace in 25, definitely, mate. That's the same as myself.
I'll have to bring my chicken though because he's a stoner. So.
Oh.
Willows.
Oh,
yes.
Wait a minute.
Hello, baby.
Wait a minute.
Oh, she's beautiful.
This one doesn't squeak. She meows nonstop. She's a drama.
Do you understand the irony of having this on one camera and then a pussy cat on the other camera?
Well, no, cock's eyes.
You're a birdie. Oh, do you know, I find that subject interesting is Buddhism. Noreen says, nothing on my list as long as I'm warm and get a nice meal sorted. Do you know what, guys? Do you know what? That's the most important thing. And it's not just that. Oh, such sweetness, can't stand it, cat. That was Iron Fire Horse. Fuck. Noreen's like, oh my god, Jen, I'm in love. She's beautiful. Thanks, Noreen, darling. I'm a wee cutie pie. But definitely, guys, I've got the equipment through there, but my cat ball stopped working. It stopped flashing now, but I don't know if my young cat's been at it because and she's had it on, and it's like just ran out. But see, to be honest, I don't even know why I have the equipment because I don't use it. See, when I go, I'd rather use my senses. I don't.
Aye. Hey, darling, come on.
Don't bother with it.
Chantel says, try
Try my mind. I can smell
Well,
colours.
Now,
If
I
it's that
think
good.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
If you can smell colors after smoking that, I bet you can feel numbers too.
And she keeps voicemailing me. She goes, Jenny, after this message, she goes, Jenny, delete this. Siri's listening. One day I was listening to her voice message and I almost got knocked down because I was laughing so much over her voicemail that I forgot to check the road. So I walked out in front of a car.
Oh, Chantel said, my cat ball stopped. Listen, it's not my fault that my ball stopped working.
Yeah.
As far as I know, mine are in good working order. I don't know though. I mean, I have no proof of that. Actually, the only proof I have that they work or that they're functional happened 28 years ago today. So today is my son Tommy's birthday. He's 28 years old.
Oh, happy birthday, Tommy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tommy. Happy birthday to you.
Although he won't be watching this because he doesn't even watch my live videos. He doesn't even watch my videos. I mean, but that's
how old is he? 28?
28.
Oh, wow. 2
Yeah,
years to the big
have a
3-0.
28-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you only got one?
Less than 2 months, I will be 50.
Oh,
Wow.
really? Oh, that means I need to throw you a special party.
I hope somebody does. That would be good.
That's so good.
Well, wait a minute. What to do is PM me the date and I'll look at the day and
February
I'll let
7th.
you know. Okay then.
Exactly a week before Valentine's Day.
Oh, 7th.
Yeah, I was trying for that because the doctor said to my mom that I was supposed to be born in December. Obviously, he was wrong. So what I say is I was trying to hold out for Valentine's Day, but I was off by a week because you don't get daylight in there, so you don't know. And I didn't have a clock. So I got as close as I could. I made notches in the wall in there and everything, you know.
Well, Tom, it's your lucky day.
Oh, yeah.
Because it falls on a Friday.
Oh, really? I didn't even look at that this year.
So, guess what? Guess who's getting a birthday bash?
Wow, it is on a Friday, huh? That sucks. I got to work the next day.
Oh, heck.
I can throw you a big birthday bash.
Wait, did you hear what I just said? I said I can't even get drunk on my birthday. Like I've never been drunk on a live feed and then went to work at 5.
Nick joining in.
Hello.
Pickle Nick.
I'm so high, I think my heart is beating backwards.
Jen, what are you doing Christmas Day?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my daughters are now 14 and 21, so I will be having a lion. And then I'll prep all my food the night before so I don't have to do anything. Christmas morning, get up, light the fire, put a movie on, have not a samosa, that's a bloody food. A mimosa.
Champagne and orange juice.
That's it. And then I'm going to make dinner. But I don't think we're going to do turkey this year because we don't really eat it. Yeah. We don't really eat turkey. But I'll make everything else.
I love turkey.
Honey turkey. We don't the dogs will get most of it. I'll see. But I was thinking let's just
the sandwiches with the leftovers. That's the bit. You get a little bit of mayonnaise on there, some cheese.
That's the problem because it's there. I wake up say 3 a.m. and say, I know there's turkey downstairs.
Oh my God, there's still pieces of skin left on that turkey that I have to eat downstairs.
Yeah.
Right? I must go. And then I text my daughters, are you awake? Because I'm too lazy and not arsed to get out of bed. And then I'd have a midnight, like a 3 o'clock in the morning snack. And I'm like, no, if it's not there, I cannot eat it. So I'm thinking of doing the trimmings and everything else like that, but having steak with it instead.
Wow. I bought a turkey. I'm sure it's not, though. I think it's a bit small. Look at this.
Oh, sure.
Iron Fire Horse says you love turkey, so I wait until after Christmas and hopefully get it on sale.
Turkey.
Is that a turkey?
At first, I thought that was like some kind of gem rock or something. I'm like, man, that's huge.
That's not a turkey. That couldn't be.
That
a turkey.
looks like a duck.
It's a pigeon.
It's pigeon.
It is
a pigeon. Oh my god!
I was just joking when I said it was a pigeon. I didn't.
Yeah, it's pigeon.
Oh my
the size
god!
of the legs on it. You're supposed to get a leg on that. Look,
Those
like
pigeons
that.
are dirty animals. Well, here anyway. Here, pigeons are dirty.
Guinea fowl or something like that.
Like
I
flying
haven't ate
rats.
it yet. I haven't ate it yet.
See,
Oh, wait, I just
Do you know
realized
what
next time he's going to be here.
Mayonnaise
Oh,
makes
I'm-
everything better. No, woo! Mayonnaise makes everything better. No wait, bacon makes everything better too. That looks like
yes.
a Cornish
A little bit
hen.
of mayonnaise, American cheese, bacon with the turkey. Oh my!
Oh my god, guys, here's a make my mouth water.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hungry.
it's even better with chicken.
Hungry.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't
Tim says, "Hey, you legend!" Woo! Hey, Tim. Iron Fire says Tesla fell in love with a pigeon. It was alive though.
Did you keep it?
Do you know what?
Turn one day.
That reminds me of a really tasteless joke. When you said he fell in love with a pigeon. Like one guy's in the bar and he says to the other guy, like, "Hey, did you know that geese die after they have sex?" Like, "No, I didn't know that." Well, the one I fucked did.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nigel, thank you very much, honey. But I don't know. Tom's put me off with the whole
Sorry. That's what I do.
animal fucking.
You.
Iron Fire's like, ew. Oh, you're feeling off, Paul. Chantel says, bacon mayo sannies. Gentle, please miss this. I'll lick the.
Finish the sentence. I licked the fanny of a low-flying. That's what she said. I licked the fanny. She's so hungry, she'd lick the fanny off a low-flying pigeon.
Oh my god.
Oh, was it a duck? I can't remember if it was a duck. It was one of them anyway, but they would have been low-flying. That's what she
You don't
said.
get
Do you know something? After this show tonight, I think I'm going to lie down in a very dark room,
and have
look
sex
at my
with a bird.
ceiling.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't pull a bird out a brothel of fannies.
They actually, oh my God, I was told the name of it before, what birds have, and I forget the name of it. Hold on, I'm going to look it
No,
up.
like the clit of a low-flying duck.
I knew it was
I heard that it's illegal to give lovings to chicken in some states. See, before I get shot by Jeremy York, strong use discretion advised.
Do you know what it's called? So
What?
the bird does not have two openings. And I know I was told this before a long time, and I totally forgot, and I can never remember the name. Now I have it. So it's 2 in 1. Basically, it's 2 in 1. So they don't have any for JJs or the other end. It's 2 in 1. It's called the cloaca.
Oh yes.
Cloaca?
The
Yes.
cloaca.
Would you like to see? Would you like to see my cloaca,
Well.
Tom? What the hell are you doing?
I'm looking for it.
Cloaca. Yeah. So they kind of like do two things. Yeah, Chantel has a cloaca.
Do you know what, guys? I've had the good run with the shows. I had 4 years of experience. Done the show tonight. And now I'm banned for the Mora.
Somebody sewed up this one. I don't know.
That have several vaginas and they like corkscrew shape, so I read, oh, for fuck's sake.
I think that's the male. That's the male.
How would he know it? They like corkscrew shape.
I can show you pictures of it, but no, Iron Fire is right. I think that is the male that has the corkscrew. I've seen them. Yeah. I've studied animals.
Oh.
I did an animal course and I'm studying animals, so I've seen small, little, large, wide, small, big, huge, none, blah, blah, blah. So yes, they're like corkscrews.
Do you know what? I should put that in a quiz. How many vaginas does ducks have? And what shape are they?
That's
Wow.
Chantel, that's the one. That's the one. But you see, it's like basically an asshole and a vajayjay in one. So if you're going to call someone a name, just say you're nothing but a cloaca.
Do you know what, guy?
You're welcome. I know a few cloacas.
Oh, do you know what? I need some holy water in this chat tonight. Throw some holy water at the screen.
I have some. Shall I spray it on you?
Can I so compel everyone he goes?
Oh, really? Does he compel me? Because he's not really that compelling. I got to tell you, right?
Sorry,
that was a line from a movie.
Chantel says, do not Google that. You will mess up your Google suggestions. Trust me, Chantel, I can imagine what's in your search engine.
Imagine if you put it into like TikTok and everything, your For You page would change completely.
Iron Fire, I definitely need some holy water in here.
Listen, there's an
Christ compel us all.
Somewhere, it's an Irish household. There's always one somewhere that came from Lords. I don't know how many years ago. You can even see the top of the dog head edit. But you know,
do you know what? Knowing me, I would probably not read the bottle and drink the holy water. So if you see me burning for the inside out, that's spontaneous combustion.
I kind of tried it last week and I blessed myself with it. Something happened, but I can't remember what happened. I don't know. Something happened. I can't remember what happened. I know my mum had gotten me a Sacred Heart picture 14 or 15 years ago. And it was sitting against the radiator and it fell on his face. It wasn't hung up. So the picture fell on his face. And I said, oh my God, sorry, Jesus. Sorry, but it's never hung up yet. I haven't hung it up yet, but I will. My mum told me to get it blessed, by a priest and whatnot, and hang it in my house. And I'm just afraid something will conjure up if I do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, that's the best way. Get a wee bit of energy in the house. Definitely.
You know what? I will do it because I need it all to shift and to change. And the only thing that I want for Christmas and after it, and I mean it, is I want a little bit. Oh no, I'll actually want the whole rest of my sanity back.
I'm still here.
And a little bit of peace and a change and happiness. And I don't mean like blah 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 blah. But 2024, you were an MF. MF. So I want that to. I will sage every corner of my house. Open up the windows.
Hey Tom.
I'm still here.
No, it's all right. It's Tom and Nicholas.
I see. The other Tom.
But Chantel says, well, Jesus or the devil does not want me. I think I'm safe. Getting shot couldn't get me in any other dimension. The bird the doors. Do you know what? The funny thing is, when I look at, obviously 24,
aye,
and I think to myself, definitely, I do need an energy change. So I think I'm going to go into the woods, build a bonfire, and when it's a full moon, I'm going to take the clothes off and start dancing round the fire and see if energy changes that way.
If it works, let us know. We'll all join in.
Yeah.
We'll do some naked dancing. Why not? Yeah. Tom says the better, Tom. I can't say that, Tom, because Tom will bat on me.
You could be the better Tom. I'll be the hotter Tom. How about that?
There's no arguments. There's no arguments for me.
Even.
Tom,
you see the cryptids.
Then you can see the cryptids. You don't want to see these vagina. Oh. Woo!
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Excuse me, I was trying to get a younger model there. Holy fuck.
Totally.
Jesus Christ.
Strange.
In fact, Jenny, throw me the holy water till I scoot it down the screen so I could go,
Oh, wow.
Christ compel you with that face.
You never know what's beside me. He didn't expect
Oh, you cheeky monkey.
Well,
But what was I going to say? But no, definitely. So, as I said, guys, this is the second last week of the shows. Tom, are you feeling all right? You look a wee bit white.
Yeah. Me? No, I'm good.
oh God.
No.
To do that.
They suit you. They suit you. So it's the second last week of the show, guys. So I'm going to make the next couple of weeks just fun. I'm not really going to start getting into subjects. Well, apart from tomorrow, Tim is opening the show, guys. He is. We're going to be talking about the Alaskan Triangle.
Okay.
So Tim is going to open the shows on Sundays. You know, with my crime. All I can see is baseballs. The clip Spaceballs.
Even the laugh goes with it. His laugh goes with it.
I am not going to look at Tom. I am going to shut my eyes, keep my eyes shut. So, oh Tom, I've forgotten what I was talking about.
For the last 2 weeks,
Talking about Tim. You were
God,
talking
right,
about
Tim.
Tim.
What is it?
Tim is starting the show tomorrow. So we will be talking about the Alaskan thing. Right now, the crime show is going to be off just now until obviously after Christmas New Year. I've got to start it afresh again because I'm finding myself getting put off now with things that are going on. So
Aye.
I'm
I'm gonna poke it in the eye. Poke it in the eye.
Can I poke you, Tom? Like I'll
You know
go
what
round the
that
way.
means, don't you? You know what that means? Yeah.
It's like woo. So the crime show won't be on just now, but definitely next year. It will be starting up again. But I really am going to be looking at subjects. Now, as I was saying earlier on, there is a lot of podcasts out there that do the same subjects. So I will be looking at doing different stuff. Doing more awarenesses.
Yes,
I'm going to have to put you under my thumb.
You're probably on your phone, no? Let me see.
What a big nose you have, you big handsome devil.
Oh, why? You want to see a big nose? I got that too.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm looking out through the side of my hands.
No, that's not it. I'll find it.
She's trying so hard to keep her composure. Tom, he kills me every time. Every time. He does it on purpose because he knows I get easily distracted. So he does it on purpose when he starts pulling his faces and plays with his chicken.
Oh, she's crying out loud. I'm not.
Oh my God. Jen.
Jamie, look.
What?
He's giving that a good swing.
You're lying.
So, Jen, what is your plans for after year with yourself, like paranormal investigating wise? What's happening in the Western Front?
I have fantastic new people joining Emerald Isle. Things have changed.
Oh,
Aye, a few things have changed. So no, just no. I tell you now. So yeah, things have changed. Fresh start, fresh new year. No investigations this side of the year until February, where we start off in a beautiful, fantastic place down in Cork in a convent. And March is Lep Castle and April is Wicklow Jail.
Lovely.
So I have new fantastic people joining in the team. And so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a change. It's going to be different. It's going to be setting up a new YouTube page and everything I want. That's my own. So that's my own for the new.
Do you know what? I see a lot of you guys, a lot of the podcasters, a lot of the paranormal investigators using TikTok. Now, I can't use TikTok worth a shit. But I'm seeing more and more that paranormal investigators and podcasters are.
Hi, Don.
I'm using TikTok, so obviously, my Tim's grandma was from Cork. Cork.
I heard her say cock. Cock's a big deal. You're not going to believe it. It's going to be the biggest thing you ever see. You're going to love it.
Stay like that from now on, Tom. Stay like that from now on, and you have to do that. So, Tom, what is your plan for Christmas and the New Year?
Me?
Tom? Yes, Mr.
Tom
President.
Well, I haven't really thought about that yet. I'm looking very forward to January, obviously. It's going to be a big month. It's very bigly. You're going to love it. Things are going to happen. The whole world's going to change.
Oh, God. Keep going.
I can't get the duck lips going on this one.
Keep going.
I don't know what else to say. I didn't think this one through.
Were you a good boy or a naughty boy for Santa?
I'm always a good boy. I'm the best boy. I'm the best boy there ever was. I'm at the top of Santa's list every year.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's always gonna love me. He loves me. I'm his favorite. Matter of fact, I've given Santa presents myself. Look at me. I can drink through the side of my cheek. I'm very special. Very special.
Oh, Jesus.
Show my hand up there.
The laugh makes it
Do you know, every time I'm taking a drink, because my cheeks are so sore, I'm laughing at Tom. It hurts me.
What was that, Kim Jong's? Oh, say puppy.
You look like a mix between Donald Trump and Boris Johnson.
Right, guys, and I kind of need to step in, turn that face off, because I know there'll be a few people that'll get arse bent out of shape. So, yeah.
Enough. Oh, but that was
and I'm going to end up with no show. I'm going to end up with no show tomorrow. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Can you imagine? Lois is banning it. Get that face on.
So, Willow,
yes, my love.
Which places are you looking at investigating next year?
Well, obviously, knew that, I'm thinking about investigating again. There is a good few places that I would love to go to. And obviously in 26, I'm going to be ambassador for me. Secret Island Tours, guys. Paul Goddard, I'm sure, is this next year.
2025, I'll be with Paul Goddard for his tour. Yeah, in 25, in July 25. So I'm looking forward to that too, yeah.
You've aged quite a bit, Tom.
What's that?
That's what I look like after a night out.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Oh, you cheeky monkey. So I know that I'm doing tour next year for me in the summer for the Scotland. Then obviously 2026, sorry, I'm doing a tour as the ambassador. Because I want to go towards obviously England to do it. Give me a reason to go. So I've got to set out and plan, because obviously May said that obviously I can pick places that I want to go and things like that. And I was like, yeah, that would be awesome. And then obviously I love going to England, and there's so many places that I want to see. So I'm going to use that time to do what Tom kind of does. Does the travel. Don't you get spent out of shape and block me, Tom, if I start doing this as Lowe's World?
Nah, that's all right. There's other people out there with similar names.
I
had a guy on my channel, on my live feed that I met like months and months ago. He's got a channel called Noah's World, you know. He just happened on my live feed. I said, "Oh, where'd you get that name?" So listen, I had it long before I found your channel. I'm like, well, never. I have more subscribers, so you know, I don't know what that.
Do you know what? There's a lot of people out there who do the exact same stuff, like go exploring and things like that. And I love watching it, and I love watching your channel, Tom, because you, even if I can't get to America now, I love watching the places, and I love the whole exploring and things like that. And as I said, I've got my list now, because the older my child's getting next year, he'll be at the age there, and then he's going to go off and have his own life. So it's kind of what we're going to do in my life. Well, go and explore, go and see the things I wanted to see.
Thing to do.
Yeah.
With me.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there is a lot out there, but I don't want to keep going to the same places. I want to go to places that nobody's ever heard of or didn't even know was there and existed. You see so many people going to places, like, no offence to hey Irene, how you doing, my love? Instead of obviously, like, usually they would go to places like Chillingham Castle or Leek Castle. I want to do that, something different. And I know a lot of people don't agree with urbexers. I know that's like a grey area. The subject is urbexers, but at the same time, it's that kind of way of, I would love to explore, because what's happening now is too many people are getting these abandoned places, flattening them and building houses. If they're not building houses, they're building shops or whatever. And I kind of want to get in there. That's your sweetheart. She says, I love urbexers.
Well, then go subscribe to This Is Tom's World. Although I don't go in abandoned places that are like, and I was just going to say this to Lois, it'd be the piece of advice I give you if you decide to make videos of your explorations. If you go in somewhere that's private property or something like that, don't film it, because then there's proof that you trespassed.
100% agree. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want you to take me to that place where you had that hole, and I'll go down the ladders for you and go out and explore it for you.
Benjamin Rush State Park. I actually pretty much run that park. Like we take care of it. Like I work for 2 state parks, and we take care of that one, but it's pretty much mostly my job to take care of it for now. Next year, it's going to fall on somebody else because I'm going to be learning how to do the pool at the other park, at the main park. So
I and Fire, they've ripped down all the abandoned homes here. That's horrible.
Can I ask you, Tom, what is the trees in your park? What is the most trees that you've got? Like, is it oak? Is it pine?
a lot of them are just what I call trash trees. Like they just were spawned from like wild weeds or whatever over a lot of time. I mean, we're talking the land that we're on was the very first land where when I'm sure you're familiar with William Penn.
Yep.
He came here, and even though he was already legally given the land by the King of England at the time, he came here and he bartered with the local natives, the Lenape Indians, and he bartered to buy their land from them so that he felt better not just taking it from them. One of the first places he went to is where my park is. So that's how old this area is. So some of those trees are very old, but we have a lot of different kinds. We have different spruce trees growing in there, like white spruce trees, I think. We have a lot of pines, a lot of different kinds of pines, a lot of oaks.
Love oaks.
I mean, it's like a mishmash of like all kinds of trees, dogwoods all over the place.
That's good. Tom, I've just restarted my new Emerald Isle Paranormal Researchers YouTube page. I'm starting from scratch.
Oh.
I'm starting from scratch, and I'm taking all of my lives and my shows from the old one and putting it onto my new one.
That's going to be time consuming.
I have to do it. I have to do it. I have no choice. Someone else set it up, and I don't get the link to it. And if I don't do it, I'll lose all my videos. So I'm setting up again. But I just subscribed to your YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Parker. Hi, Joanne. Iron Fire Horse says there's an abandoned prison I would like to go to. The guy that brought the land lets people in for a price. You can camp overnight. Have to sign a waiver in case you get hurt. I wonder where that is, sweetheart. If you want, you could let me know, because that sounds interesting. Do you know what, interestingly, that I discovered, right, the other day? I was watching, because I love watching reels. There was one reel that was talking about Chernobyl, and they're saying now how scientists have proven that the dogs and the wildlife that live there are now actually immune to pollution, radiation, and there was something else. They've actually proven it now because they've adapted to the life around them. They've actually now adapted. Hey Robbie, talk about the devil that hits you right in the face. Oh, it's in Northern Ontario, Canada. My uncle stays in Canada. He stays in a wee place called Barrie.
Aye.
But they sorry guys, my screens went a bit funny. But definitely. So I thought that's one place I would love to go. Chernobyls.
Did you ever see that?
I would love it.
Where they somebody, I forget what it was now, it's been years ago, but they went to Chernobyl, but it was a tour guide, but they had to get in and get out. They were given a certain amount to get in and get out before anything happened.
My uncle lives in Barrie, so you live in Barrie as well. Noreen says, what happened to Nick? Thought he was joining. Nick's
well, he's on Nick time, which is different.
It's like Nick time, so we could still be here in about 50 minutes. Robbie's like, I'm a saint, lol.
Jen, I left you a message in the private chat on the
side. But it's one place I would love to go is Chernobyl. And do you know, my partner, he actually got me it's like a VR game, like an experience. Why the hell are you putting me up?
Now you muted yourself.
Sorry, I did that. I was typing. I had to mute.
All right. All I could see was my face. And I'm like, please don't show my face. Why are you showing me it? So, and it was like a VR experience at Chernobyl, and the tour was absolutely amazing. It was amazing. I loved it in the VR because I felt like I was there.
Hmm.
I love it.
VR is absolutely brilliant. I've been to so many countries where I having to leave my living room. It was great. I feel like you're walking in Paris.
It's amazing. Do you know?
I'll be right back.
No problem, honey. You all right, Tom? Do you know what I love doing is the animal experiences. I just love animals. And the animals that I love the most are lions and tigers. I absolutely love lions and tigers. And there was an experience where I had with lions, and oh my god, guys, if you've got a VR, it's a VR Iron Fire pose horse. It's honestly, the most amazing experience. I just can't do VR as much as I would love to because of migraines. But I love the experiences. I mean, when I'll never forget coming home when the VR arrived. I came in from my work, and he told me to put the VR stuff on. He says, "You'll love this because I love water, the under the ocean." And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is amazing. And I'm in my wee tranquil state, like, oh my God, looking round about me. So it drops me. It's like I'm in one of the cages for the sharks. So it drops me down and keeps dropping me down to the bottom. So I'm like, I don't like this. So the next thing you know, guys, you will kill yourself laughing. This is how VR gets into your mind, right? So I'm starting to feel anxious. Next thing you know, I could see the shark coming round about me, and I'm like, it went to get me, and I let out a scream. Now, bearing in mind you're like that, why are you screaming? It's VR. But the experience feels so real that you're like, holy shit. It's like, oh my God, this shark's got to get me. And the shark's not even there. It's not even real.
Did you do the roller coaster?
Roller coasters are brilliant. Do you know what I felt? And this is my experience when I did roller coasters. I felt like I was on the roller coaster. Like, see when you get that feeling when you shudder, and then when your stomach turns, and it's amazing. Robbie says, I have a VR tour of the Titanic. It's amazing. I can imagine. I can't even afford. Oh, my darling. Realistic. It really, really is realistic. Honest to God, because some of the experiences that I've had, like the Chernobyl one, I was in my element. I didn't even want to come off the VR because I really, really enjoyed the tour.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those ones I would love to visit. Is definitely Chernobyl. And even the experience with the lions. And believe it or not, I found it very therapeutic. Like, I really did find it. Like, see, when I was with the lions and I was in the water and it was like, I felt like dead relaxed.
Wow.
Yeah, you can watch movies on it. I know with the roller coaster, my daughter, I have videos of it, which will never be put up. But I have my daughter, and I'm like, I almost knocked someone out when I was fighting zombies. You think they're coming for you. They're coming for you. And I'm on the roller coaster. And I'm like, get my daughter to like put her arms around me. So like, I'm going to hurt someone or myself. It is so realistic. It is brilliant. I love it. Oh yeah.
My son is a gamer, and he does play a lot of VR stuff.
Oh, I love the VR. Did the one of Chernobyl have the radiation dog parts? They did. You could see the pictures, and honestly, it was amazing. Chantel, I went to make call. That's just not good enough.
Yeah, we need to talk about what date you're coming over to me in January. Again, definitely.
But
What are
it's
Horlicks
amazing.
and how much do they cost? Because Horlicks sounds like she said what she said there. I want to make Horlicks and munchies.
Aye, Horlicks drink.
It's a
That
drink.
sounds like a service that's provided, Horlicks.
She would love that.
But I'm quite the gamer. I love gaming. I do love gaming. I really, really need to get back into my gaming, but I do miss it. Ironfire says, I just read an article about the dogs there. They're two separate packs that survived and have been studied. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Ironfire. Really, really interesting stuff. But if you think about it, say the world ended, right? Tomorrow.
World ended.
And
Right.
and we all woke up, we would need to adapt if there was no one about. Like 28 weeks later, 28 days later, when you look at what they have to adapt to. And I think
I would miss everybody, but I'd be okay. I'd finally get to tour the world.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have a YouTube to put it up on, but still.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that would still be going.
Would still watch. Chantel says, Tom, depends on what service you want, I think, but I like the sweet, milky, probably cheaper kind.
That's our Chantel. Yeah, you see, I tell you, she makes everyone who thinks they have an answer do your face, Tom.
Well, that's me trying to censor myself a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
For the sake of the show.
Oh, listen, carry on. Iron Firehorse says, I have a kill pill in my bag out in case that happens. Do you know, funny enough, right? Here's a question for you, right? If the world ended, right, and we woke up, right, and no one was there, like 28 weeks later, right? What would be the first thing that you would love to do, knowing that there's no any more humans about? What would you love to do?
Go and have a root in people's houses.
There are so many things I would do.
I did it anyway when they're not around me.
Do you know what? I would love just to go into shops and be able to lift drinks, drink them there. Don't need to worry about paying for them.
Yeah,
I would find a 68 Mustang and just drive around for hours.
Oh, that would be amazing. Iron Fire says, run around naked. Wee!
Well, that's a given.
Yeah.
Unless it's cold out. If it's winter, no. Don't need anything stick in the middle or anything when you pass by.
Definitely. See, what I'm getting is the gamey 7 Days to Die, and just all the things that you could do. So you could do looting. You could. Can you imagine how amazing it would be? You just think, no one there. How peaceful it would be. I think it would be very lonely too.
There's a movie and there's a few movies, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And I remember watching my first one, and I swear to you, there's only 2 movies that make me never want to watch them again. But I have watched them again, but it was through fingers, which is War of the Worlds. And the other one,
that's brilliant.
I didn't like the noise of them. Didn't like the noise, and then they come from the water and so on and so on. It's like they knew something all those years ago and didn't tell us, and now they came from the water and so on. And then the other one is The Purge. The Purge.
I absolutely love that film, and I'll tell you why I love that film, right? And I'm going to cover this in my crime show in New Year, right? Because I like to look at films, right? So films like Purge. I like to look at films like Saw. I like to look at them at a psychological the psychological point of view, right?
Yeah.
And when I look at the Purge, I think to myself, what if they did have that one night of freedom where they could go on a 12-hour kill spree? Would that bring the crime rate down? But then I look at for the point of view, and what I quite loved about the films was they looked at it from all angles. Like, they looked at it from, right, it gives you the basic first, so that lets people know what purging is. Then it talks about, obviously, how purge started when people were trying to shut down the purge, and then when people weren't listening to the fact of, right, enough is enough now, and they've took it in their head, well, we'll purge regardless of what you say, and they were still purging. That was the final one. But honestly, I like looking at films like that from a psychological point of view, because there's another film. There's another film that I want to do, and it's called Creep, and it's basically it's Creep. There's Creep 1, Creep 2, and the Creep tapes. Now, I love the guy that plays this guy. He's a fucking great actor. It's Mark. I don't even know how to pronounce his second name. But he's real. What?
Does it begin with W? No.
No, D.
Oh.
And he's the most amazing actor, and he's a really, really good psycho. And I thought to myself, that would be quite a good one to look at as well. Hey, Chris.
There's an old friend, Chris Sanders. I have not seen you in a long time. It's great to see you again. It's been a long time.
It's very ironic that you brought up a film called The Porch, because you are also broadcasting to BB3 TV, right?
Aye.
And Dom and I, we had our community chats, and that's what we used to call them, community chats. And then a year and a half ago, maybe a little more, we decided to change the name to The Porch.
Oh.
So nothing to do with that movie, obviously, but that's just what Dom wanted it to call it. So that's what we changed it to.
I've not seen that film. What's that about?
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I heard about it, but I don't know enough about it to describe it. I do think The Purge, and The Purge was up with my Irish accent, and it came out as The Porch. Then I had to say,
I thought you said The Porch.
I did.
No.
I said The
That
Purge.
sounds like a good name for a movie, though.
Yeah, The Purge, but then it came out with an Irish accent, so I said The Purge. I think The Purge, there's a good and bad thing about it. Bad because I know there'd be a lot of people at my door. I'm going to have to steal at my house.
Do you know what? See, when I watch it, right, you're going to laugh. I keep going into stitches with it. There's one scene out of the whole film that I get into stitches with, and it's a guy and two women go and hide in this person's house, right? One of the ladies that this lady works with goes into the house, right? So the father says, this is a non-purging house. And then these two sisters start having a shootout. And I'm in stitches because can you imagine getting into someone's house and they're like, oh, this house does not purge. And the next thing there's a shootout. You're like, oh. And every time, it's so funny. It is so funny. But then I look at it, I think it would be a good thing. You could let out 12 hours.
Like a big bazooka. Sorry, we don't purge. You need to leave now.
I was going to say it would be a very good thing if the rules of the purge was only for those who needed it and not the ones who just knock on your door, say, hey, we have a right to do this. We're going to do it to innocent people. Those who need it being done to, do it, but not for families or anything like that. Don't need it.
Then you just get big, thick steel doors and reinforce your walls all the way around with steel, so they can't get in, or some kind of strong metal.
I can imagine getting into Tom's for dinner with a bazooka and he's sitting in the hand. We don't purge in here.
That's right. You need to leave right now. I got my finger on the trigger.
Tells us, hat up my dealer's house, get the good stuff, strap a saddle on that rocket and leave this planet to go on a quest to find a home in my kin and hopefully find my unicorn on the way. Chantel says the sheer writing on that wooden board behind Tom is killing my OCD.
What?
Oh, because she probably sees it slanted going up and she wants it straight.
Oh, well, I usually do straighten it, but today I did not.
Oh no, even the writing.
Oh, well, yeah.
Tom's world has gone up a bit, and probably because it's not straight for Chantel that she
But
wants.
the board is straight.
Oh, the board is straight. The writing, the world is kind of tilted a little bit.
Well,
so that's what's kind of getting Chantel. And Tom, I PM'd you back on private chat. I did, yeah.
Cool. Give me 2 minutes, guys, to find out if Nick's coming.
Aye.
2 seconds.
No bother, girl, no bother. Yeah, I sent it that. Yeah, all of that stuff. So, what about you, Lynn? What is your plans for Christmas and the New Year?
I don't know. Hanging out with family and stuff.
Same. Me being same old.
That's a cool logo too.
It's going to be a different Christmas, but it's
You now have 7 subscribers.
Yay! Oh my god! I'm starting from scratch, but I'm doing it right. Yay! Oh my god! And I have so much work to put onto that YouTube.
And you were number 2,513 for mine.
Was I? You see?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I have so much work to put onto that YouTube.
It's a lot of work.
I've loads to put onto it, but I am going to go into my StreamYard to download some of them. I need to get the link for that YouTube to put them all back on.
Unfortunately, guys, Nick will not be on tonight. But Nick has said that he will come on tomorrow night for sure.
Good.
So we will be on tomorrow night.
He doesn't want to come on because I'm on here, and it's intimidating. I know.
You're stealing his butts. You're stealing his butts, Tom. That's what it is.
That's what's happening.
That's what it is. Right, guys, I am going to wrap it up because my voice is really, really struggling now.
I want to say one thing very quickly to Ironfire. Ironfire has been a few changes. Ironfire, I don't know how to message you privately to give you a wee update, but things have changed and people have changed and the team has changed. So yes, the YouTube is not Emerald Isle and Paranormal Researchers anymore. That has been deleted. It's renamed a different name for someone else. I am starting up my own on my own. So it is Emerald Isle Paranormal Researchers. The old one is not there anymore, but my one is starting up again where I put all my work back onto it. So okay, Aaron, I will do that. I'll talk to Chris in a while and I'll give you an update. I will do. Sorry, Willow. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Noreen. I just want to thank everybody who has tuned in. Thanks, Jenny, for coming on. Thanks, Tom and Lynn, as usual. And thank you, everybody who's been watching and even people who haven't even commented. But everybody have a good night. Check us out tomorrow night, 8 p.m, doing the Alaskan Triangle. Everybody have a good night. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Good night.